Glad to meet you all with this new video. Today we will learn the summary of the lesson The Dead Rat from Unit 8 Part C of the 8th Standard English textbook SSC Board Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. On to the lesson now. In the city of Ujjain, there was a young merchant named Madananka. Merchant means a businessman. There lived a young businessman. His name was Madananka or Madananka. You can pronounce it either way round. He lost his father when he was in his teens. Teens means teenage. From 13 to 19 years we call it as teenage. So during his teenage he lost his father. That means his father died. So it was his mother who brought him up with great affection and love. Brought him up means to take care and grow a person, to take care of them and to bring them up is called brought up. Okay, so it was his mother who brought him up. Unfortunately, he turned out to be a vagabond. Vagabond means an irresponsible person roaming around in the streets without any responsibility towards the family. His mother hoped that he would become normal and settle down if he was married, and so she found a suitable girl and they were married. So this mother got an idea. She felt that if he got married, he would become responsible. So she found a good girl, a suitable girl, and they both were married. But Madananka became worse. He became worse than before. He started roaming more than before. One day, Madananka absconded from his house, deserting his mother and pregnant wife. Absconded means ran away without giving any information. That's called absconding. If you leave a place without giving any information, that is called absconding. Madananka left his house, leaving his mother and pregnant wife. Deserting means leaving alone them, and he ran away. His mother grieved for him. Grieved means felt sad for him. The daughter-in-law after some time gave birth to a son, and this pregnant girl or the pregnant woman, she gave birth to a son. He was named Ratnanka. Though poor, Ratnanka was brought up with affection and care and given good education. Though the grandma and his mother were poor, there was no man in the family to take care of the family. They made all the utmost efforts, whatever they could do, and brought up Ratnanka with affection and gave him good education. One day, when he was 10 years old, his grandmother said to him, "My lad, your father left all of us in misery. We two women have brought you up with whatever little money and jewelry we had. Now we don't have anything to fall back upon." So what the grandmother told him is that his father was a vagabond and he left them all in misery, and she and her daughter-in-law had brought him up with great difficulty. Whatever money or jewelry they had sold it and they had brought him up, but now they don't have anything to fall back upon. Fall back upon means to depend upon. So she says, "You are quite grown up. So you take up some business to eke out a living." Eke out means to earn a living for yourself. You are just grown up, so you can just make some business and earn a livelihood for yourself. In the neighboring village, there is a well-to-do merchant. Well-to-do means rich merchant. There is a rich merchant in the neighboring village. His name is Yakshadatta, who lends money to the poor but capable persons. What Yakshadatta does is he gives money, that is he gives loan to the people. Lends money means they give the money, and the person who takes the money should give back the money after some time, maybe putting a little bit of interest to the money, or only the principal also they can return. That is called lending money. Giving a loan is called lending. Yakshadatta, who lends money to the poor but capable persons. So here Yakshadatta has a condition to lend the money. The person should be capable. They should have the abilities to make the money. To those people only he gave the money. You go to him, explain to him our condition and borrow some money so that you can start some business for our livelihood. So that is what the grandma of Ratnaka advised. She asked him to go to Yakshadatta and get some money and start a business. Following the instructions of his grandmother, Ratnaka went to Yakshadatta. At the time, Yakshadatta, the rich merchant, was taking a stroll. So that time when Ratnaka went to Yakshadatta, Yakshadatta was going on a walking. You know the walking? So he was going on a stroll. Stroll means walking. Knowing him to be Yakshadatta, Ratnaka approached him and said, "Sir, I am a poor merchant boy. My father deserted us before I was born. My grandmother and my mother have brought me up with great difficulty. Heard of your fame and generosity in helping people of our poor status. I request you to lend me some money for business and I promise to repay the amount soon." So he goes and requests Yakshadatta to give him some money. Generosity means being very much generous enough of giving the money very kind heartedly. Lot of compassion he has, so kind heartedly he gives money to others. That is called generosity, liberally giving to others. Fame means name and fame. He is famous, so he says, "You are so famous and we have heard how kind hearted you are, so please give me some money so that I can make a business and I will repay the amount soon," he says. Hearing Ratnaka, Yakshadatta laughed, looked around and pointing towards a dead rat lying in the street said, "Lo, my boy, that dead rat is the capital which I lend you. Lo, my boy, that dead rat is a capital which I lend you." So what Yakshadatta said is, he looked around here and there and he saw a dead rat and he said, "That dead rat is the capital I am lending you. I am giving you this dead rat." He said, "You take it away and do some trade with it. To an intelligent man, it will fetch millions. And even if I give millions to an unintelligent man, it will be of no use." What he says is, if you are intelligent enough, if you are capable, even the dead rat can earn you millions of rupees. And even if I give you millions of rupees and if you are not intelligent, it is of no use. So try your luck using that dead rat, he said. He made a cup out of a leaf and placed the dead rat in that cup. Cup means the conical shape that we put a groundnut or these murmure and all we eat. The conical shape that we make with the paper, that is called the cup. He made a cup using a leaf and in that he put the dead rat. He carried it through streets crying, "A rat for sale." One merchant who was taming a cat in order to get rid of the rats that were a menace in his shop, purchased the dead rat as prey for his cat and gave him a handful of Bengal gram. So what this Ratnaka did is, he put the rat in that leaf and he started shouting on the streets, "A rat for sale, a rat for sale." Like that he started selling the rat. And there was a merchant and he wanted a cat in order to get rid of the rats. So he has to show the cat that there are rats in the shop. The rats were creating a menace. Menace means a troublesome situation in his shop. They are biting all the gunny bags and it is a big trouble for the shopkeeper. So he wants a cat over there so that it can catch the rats. But he should tell the cat that there are rats there. So he wants to put as a prey. Prey means to attract the cat. He needs one rat. And that rat he found from Ratnaka. So he took that dead rat and gave a handful of Bengal gram. Bengal gram is the chana is called Bengal gram. He gave one handful of Bengal gram. Ratnaka took the Bengal gram home and soaked it in water. Soaked it means put it in water and drenched it for a long time. Next morning, he added some salt and pepper to the soaked and swollen Bengal gram, took drinking water in an earthen pitcher. Pitcher means a jug. Water jug is called pitcher. went outside the city and sat under the shade of a tree and offered each woodcutter some Bengal gram and cold water. What this Ratnaka did is he brought that Bengal gram safely from that shopkeeper. He soaked it in water and then put some salt and pepper, and next day he put that took that soaked and that with the pepper and salt, that Bengal gram and one jug of water, and he went outside the city and sat under a tree where the woodcutters came and rested. He knew that place. He took these two over there and he offered each woodcutter some Bengal gram and some water. So as he quenched their thirst and gave some Bengal gram as a refreshment for him, what they did? The hungry and thirsty woodcutters were pleased. Pleased means very much impressed. They were very happy with the service that he gave them. They were very pleased with Ratnanka's service, gave him 2 pieces of firewood each. So each woodcutter gave him 2 pieces of firewood. By evening, the pieces piled up into a big heap, which Ratnanka sold away for 2 rupees in the city. Out of the 2 rupees, Ratnanka gave 1 to his grandmother towards savings, and with the other 1 rupee purchased a kancham. Kancham means a kind of measuring. So what he did is he sold when the woodcutters gave all the firewood, each one gave one wood, all that he tied into a bundle and he sold in the city. There he got 2 rupees for that. 1 rupee he gave to his grandma for savings, and with the other 1 rupee he bought some more Bengal gram. Okay, he purchased a kancham of Bengal gram. Out of this, he soaked 1 kilo every day and sat under the same tree with cold water. In this way, he collected many cartloads of fuel within a month. So this way, every day he went and served those woodcutters and gave them they gave him firewood, and that he brought and kept in his house. This way, he collected many cartloads. That means loads and loads, heaps and heaps of firewood. Fortunately, there were incessant rains. Incessant means non-stop rains for 10 days. As a result, there was a scarcity of firewood in the city. So, as there was rain for 10 days, all the firewood of the people got drenched. They did not get any firewood. Everything, everywhere it is wet. So, they needed firewood. So, there is a scarcity over there. There is a huge demand of firewood. The firewood which Ratnanka had collected fetched him 100 gold coins. With that money, Ratnanka opened a firewood stall and began dealing with timber. So that this right moment, Ratnaka sold all the firewood, and with selling them all, he got 100 gold coins. With that money, Ratnaka opened a firewood stall and began dealing with timber. So with the money he got by selling all the cartloads of firewood, he started a timber shop. He started dealing with timber. Timber means long wood used for making furniture, doors and windows. That is called as timber. He started the timber business from the 100 gold coins he earned by selling all the firewood. From timber to cloth, from cloth to grain, and from grain to diamonds, his business progressed rapidly. Rapidly means very quickly. Progressed means improved, developed, grew. So day by day he started growing from one level to the other, one level to the other, richer and richer day by day. Within a couple of years, Ratnanka became one of the leading merchants in that city. Within a few years, he became the leading, that means the top merchants, the richest merchants of the city. He became one of the richest merchants of the city. One day, Ratnanka got a rat made of gold weighing 1 kilo. So, one day what Ratnanka did is, he made a rat. It was made of gold and it was 1 kg in measure. Its eyes were made of rubies, ears of sapphires, and it had a diamond chain round its neck. And he also made its eyes with rubies, that is the costly stones, costly gems he used to decorate the rat. Ears of sapphire, sapphire is blue in color, ruby is red in color, and he put a diamond chain round its neck. It was kept in a silver trap. Trap means a tray. He kept it in a silver tray. You can see that in the picture here. Ratnanka here, and the one standing there is Yakshadatta. So he has a golden rat. It is kept in a silver tray. He put it that way. It was kept in a silver trap and carried in a procession with pomp. Pomp means with a lot of festival fervor, pomp and show. With so much of dhoom dhadaka he went, so much of music, so many people around, so many things that you can see there over there like a festival. It took the rat as a procession. Procession means many people going in a line is called a procession. So many people he gathered, and all of them he took as if it was a festival. Ratnanka was leading the procession. In the beginning of all the people, in the front he was standing. When he reached the residence of Yakshadatta, he asked the procession to halt. Halt means stop. He asked all of them to stop near Yakshadatta's house. Hearing the band and the noise of procession, Yakshadatta came out of his house and inquired what all that pomp and hubbub was about. So Yakshadatta came out hearing the voice, and he asked what it was all about, why all this festival fervor is there, why that much of music, why that much of celebration is going on out. Ratnanka addressed Yakshadatta thus. Thus means this way. Sir, I became a millionaire by your grace. 2 years back, when I came to you for a loan, you gave me a dead rat. Your wise saying and the capital which I borrowed from you made me a rich man. Now I have come to repay your debt in the shape of a golden rat. Kindly accept this as a symbol of my gratitude. Now Ratnanka narrates the entire story. He says that he has come there to return whatever principle Yakshadatta had given. Yakshadatta had given him a dead rat, and he has given the piece of advice. What is the advice? If you are capable, if you are intelligent, even a dead rat can earn you millions of rupees. And if you are not intelligent, even millions of rupees cannot earn you anything. This wise saying is what made Ratnanka go forward, fight against all the odds, and it helped him to make use of every opportunity he got, and that is how he became rich. And Ratnanka did not forget the favor that he got from Yakshadatta. He came there with a lot of thankfulness and gratitude. Gratitude means thankfulness. Yakshadatta was amazed to hear his story. He was very pleased with the intelligence and gratitude of Ratnanka. So Yakshadatta was really surprised. He did not expect such a big thing to happen with such a small small thing that he had given. He never expected it to happen. He was amazed. Amazed means surprised, and he was very happy with the intelligence and gratitude of Ratnanka. So gratitude should be there in each one of us. When we are faithful in small things, God will bless us with great things. So gratitude is a very necessary and a very essential element which each one of us must possess. Hope this session was useful to you all. Thank you everyone for watching this. Do click the like button, subscribe and share with your friends, and I will ever remain thankful for all the favors that you have done. Thank you.